Alright, today let's take a look at Leaf 2017 Buyback Wrestling 11 on-card autograph cards per box. I was very excited to get these in. This is going to be a 3-box break and review. This is not a sponsored video, but I would like to thank Dave and Adam Sports Cards for providing the lowest price out there. So these were about $84. Everywhere else was between $5 and $15 more. So thanks to them for keeping the price low, and there was free shipping on the 3 boxes too. So even though they're not paying me for this video, and they have no idea I'm even doing this video, I haven't told them or anything. Should plug them for, you know, keeping it cheap, making it possible for me to even buy 3 of these. Probably wouldn't have been able to do so if I got them off of eBay or a different website. So let's take a look at the contents of the 3 boxes here. So hold on one second. Yeah, okay. Each card comes with one of these, and the serial number is also a sticker on the back of the card that correlates with the serial number on this little plastic card here, which I will show you in a second. You see, these are all on card. The very first one is Charmel, Ortiz's wife. See, there you go. There's the little sticker, which has the same serial number as the little plastic ID card. So these are all on card. They span many different years and products. The next one is Lonely Virgil, Johnny B. Bad, who was, you know, pretty decent in WCW. If it was Mark Mero, I probably wouldn't care that much. Coco Beware, that's just initials on that one. If you get him TTM, he'll sign his whole name. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Should have been his nose. He should have autographed the X-ray of his nose. It's Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South. This is a really awesome one right here. Barry Windham, and not just Barry Windham. This is the Widowmaker Barry Windham. A lot of people forgot about that short-lived gimmick. This is a cool one, even though you can barely see the autograph. Sid Vicious. He signed it in the only spot where you, like, I give him credit for not just signing it like here or something. There wasn't a lot of space on that card. The next one is another cool one, Lex Luger. So right there, there's 2 people who should be Hall of Famers, and here's a Hall of Famer here with the 4 Horsemen. Here's a Hall of Famer. Guy will probably be a Hall of Famer. Guy who is a Hall of Famer, and just some filler people. But in terms of people with some, you know, Hall of Fame credentials, or Coco Beware's case, a person who is in the Hall of Fame. I know that one kind of controversial to some folks, but hey, he's in, whatever. It's a Hall of Fame autograph. And I'm going to show the card that was last first. It's the only graded card that I got in the 3 boxes. Is Bushwhacker Luke Williams, one of the Sheep Herders. I thought they were all going to be graded cards. That was a mistake that I made. So I was a little disappointed when they weren't, but I also wasn't paying attention to the sell sheet too. So that's on me. So if you're expecting all graded cards, they aren't. I didn't even get a graded card in each box. So I just ended up with 1 graded card and ended up being a Bushwhacker Luke. The best card in this box, and the card that I got last, was one of the main voices of WWE, Mean Gene Okerlund. That's a really cool one right there. Really like that box. So that was box number 1. And I did a little research on YouTube and stuff, and watching some box breaks. and even checked out eBay. And to be honest with you, you're getting the same exact cards over and over and over again that I'm seeing. With some exceptions here and there. So really, if you buy 3 boxes, you don't need to buy any more than that. You're basically gonna get something good. If you buy 4 or 5 boxes, or you buy a whole case, you're gonna get tons of doubles. That's a guarantee. So box number 2, Christy Hemme, Outback Jack, which is totally random. Couldn't take a picture like this in modern day wrestling. Ezekiel Jackson, another random one. Jazz, random, but very underrated. The other half of the Rockers, Marty Jannetty. Demolition Axe. The Natural, Butch Reed. Missy Hyatt. Pretty cool one right here. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Stuffing a dollar bill and down Virgil's throat. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Another nice one. To be honest with you. It's 2 nice ones in a row, and soon to be 3 nice ones in a row. Really good one to round things out in this box. The late, great Bobby the Brain Heenan. Awesome. Absolutely phenomenal. Can't believe I pulled something this awesome out of this. Seems like he signed it twice. Didn't like how he signed it the first time, then gave it another shot. Hey, I got 2 Bobby the Brain Heenan autographs for the price of 1. That is really, really, really cool. Alright, now time for the final box. The last box I got. Here we go. Terry Reynolds. Danny Davis. The Genius Lanny Poffo. David Hart Smith. Demolition Axe again. See what I mean? 3 boxes. You start getting doubles. And if you bought more, you're definitely going to get doubles. Promise you there. And I'm just telling you that as a fair warning, thinking you're going to get a completely different set of cards in each box, because they are buybacks. So that would be like, you know, they didn't make these cards themselves, but no, you're going to get a lot of repeats. They loaded it up with guys like Demolition, and even this guy right here, Ron Simmons, who is good, but you can get his cards cheap, so he's in there a lot. Donkey Tonk Man, the baddest human being to ever step foot in a squared circle. Haku. Biting people's nose off. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And then probably the best card out of all 3 boxes. It's got the cert on here too that explains it, just in case if you were to be confused. And it's a good thing that it did have the cert on there, because I didn't notice the 3rd autograph on this. This is a triple signed Hart Foundation. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Brett the Hitman Hart, and Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South. And there it is, explaining everything right there. So this right here, this card right here, was absolutely worth it alone. This is a prize in my collection. Definitely one of my favorite cards I ever got. So all in all, do I recommend this product? Yes, especially if you're a fan of old school wrestling. You're going to get a lot of 80s in here. A lot of 80s WWF. That is a guarantee. You'll get some 90s WCW, but mainly 80s WWF. You know, if you want to risk it and buy 3 or more, go for it. But I think 1, and you should be happy with the contents of it. So, yeah, that's a thumbs up, and look what I ended up with. Taking a little bit of a risk, because this is the first time Leaf ever ended up doing a product like this. They never did a buyback wrestling, so I'm glad I took a chance on it, because I ended up with a phenomenal autograph card.